Hello everyone. I would want to show you how I edited this picture from this to this using my phone. First things first, you import your picture to your Lightroom, which I did already, and I make necessary adjustments for my light adjustments. I start from my exposure. I reduce the exposure, add the contrast a bit to give the picture definition, reduce the highlight so that the colors around the picture would pop, and the shadow, I think I would want the pictures to have the shadow so it looks more realistic, and then the dark side to pop the picture out again. After that, I go to my color. I think so far I'm comfortable with the color temperature of the picture, but let me try adjusting it to see the results I get. So I think I'll make it a little bit cool. I don't really touch my tints, vibrance, and saturation much. Oh my god, no, I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah, so I go to my colors. So I increase my saturation just to pop the color not too much, and decrease my luminance to make the colors darker and thicker. And I don't really touch my orange because it affects the skin tone. I increase the saturation and see the effect. If it's giving me nothing, I bring it back and try to reduce the luminance, and now I can see there's an effect on the background, so I want it to be brighter. Okay, there's a green on the background of my picture, so I'll increase it. Can you see? And I think I'll leave it without increasing the luminance to make it lighter. Then I'll change the hue if I want to make it be brighter, but I think green suits the picture perfectly. I don't think there's any other color that needs to be touched, but so far I'm comfortable with this, and I click my done. After going through this process, I go to my grading, and we have the shadow, mid-tone, highlight. So I start with the shadows and see if it's too much. I just try to regulate and see what I really need, but it's not really giving, so no. I'm going to my mid-tones. Yeah, I think it's enabling me to give the highlights more definition, so I think I'm okay with it here. Then I move to my highlights. Yeah, I think I love this. Then I move to my global. This is like a general the mixture of both those three elements: highlights, midtones, and shadows. Okay, so I think I'm perfect here, and then done. So if I long press my screen, can you see this is before and this is after? After this, I export my picture to my camera roll, and then successful. Then I minimize, or you can get rid of it, anyone is fine. And I use my airbrush for other process. I go to my library and I import my picture. Here it is. So first things first, the first thing I do in airbrush is to retouch the picture. But before I do that, there's some pictures that don't need to be retouched, and there are some that need to be retouched by me. So I automatically click the magic, which is an automatic setting, which I have done. The only thing it does is to whiten. There's nothing to whiten. It does not whiten anything. Rubbish. Brighten the eyes, skin tone. If you feel you want to do extra, you can make yourself slim, but I'm perfect. I love my face shape. You can enlarge your eyes. You can use the tint if you want pink lips. I have it already, so I don't need to do too much to make my picture look a little bit realistic. Then I can click and see this before and this after. I feel it's too much, so I can reduce. Here we go. Can you see? It looks a bit natural. Then click OK. Yeah, boy. After this, okay, actually there are different options to edit your picture, but for this particular picture, this is the process I went through. So there are more, and you can check my other videos to see. So I go to whiten. I don't like using this brighten. It doesn't really do anything for me, so I use the whiten, and I zoom the eyes, my fine eyes, and I brush vigorously. Yeah, I do this, or should I say I did this, and then the other eye. Your eye is not supposed to be that white, but it's a lot of carrots to make your eyes white. I think I just started that. I heard that it works. So if you do this can you see this is before and this is after? If you're not comfortable, you can click and then go back to it again, but I think so far this is perfect. After this, I go to my tools and go to enhance. So for contrast, I increase my contrast a bit. I sharpen a bit too. Saturation, the picture looks red. Jesus, no. Then I bring down my highlights. I like bringing down my highlights. Then my shadow, take it up a bit. Then I think I should go back to my highlights. Yeah, good. My brightness, I think I prefer my pictures a bit dark. Then the temperature, let's see. Okay, I think it's better this way. Then for some effect, I love this green thing. It gives me this flawless feel. I don't know. So this is it. You can see. Let's click now. Can you see our before and after? Now I'll minimize and go back to my gallery so we can see before the actual. Can you see this and this? And you go. Not too much, just there. So it cannot be exact with what I did before because I didn't plan on doing this tutorial till after that. But this is it. I actually took my time. You can take your time to give yourself that flawless look. But this is it. This is the very beautiful pictures I took yesterday night. So you can do so yours. And you're welcome.